My dude, I know everyone seems more advanced than you, but that ain't your business. You stay faithful, lift your head and move. Turn up, turn up.
Leave none standing.
Hey, what's going on, people? It's your Phil Skills fan here, or Leechman, and I'm back with another video. It's been a minute since I've done a video like this or a commentary like this, and I think it's time for me to return to that and talk about topics like this. So today we're talking about who God truly is and debugging some misconceptions about who God is. So I've been thinking about this topic a lot recently, and well, it's more than recently. It's been a long time since I've been thinking about this topic. I just haven't talked about it because I tried talking about it, but I didn't know how to frame it as to how to put it to tell y'all who God truly is, because he's amazing, he's awesome, he's wondrous, he's powerful, he's mighty, he's grace divine. He is the Holy One, the one who is and is to come, the one who never changes, the I am that I am, the name above all names, the one who created all things. So you see where I'm going with this. He has a lot of names, and I was trying to think of a way to frame this and think about the misconceptions that we may have sometimes, that we may fall into when we think about who God is. One of the misconceptions that I know that I do from time to time is thinking that if God is God, I would never nothing bad would never happen to me. Everything good is all that will happen to me. But yet the Bible says that if you look at the story of Paul, the Bible says he asked God to take away the thorn from his flesh, and God said, I have given you enough grace to deal with it. So there are certain things in our life that we just have to deal with, that God has given us the grace to overcome and deal with, even though we may feel like, man, I can't handle it. But God has said he's giving us the grace to be able to deal with that thing. So just because you're going through a tough time, it doesn't mean that God is no longer God. God is still God. He's just putting you through, like, certain things just happen. Or another misconception that some people have is God can only do good things and nothing bad. God will never allow anything bad to happen. And yet the Bible teaches us that it says in the Bible, is there evil in the land that I have not done? And that verse can throw you off if you don't understand it. That verse can throw you off as to, wait, what? For example, take the story of Job. God allowed the devil to do all that to Job. Like, God doesn't, that's what the devil is there for, by the way. The devil does all that stuff, but God allows it to happen. In the story of Job, God was boasting about Job, telling everybody that, hey, telling the devil, that the Bible said the devil was wandering to and fro, and God said, what are you doing? And he said, check out my kid Job. I'm doing it in my own version now. This is me in how I like to read the Bible. If you read the Bible, it will sound very different. But he said, check out my son Job. He can't do anything wrong, or he will stay with me and stuff like that. And the devil said, well, you put all this fire around him, protected him. Of course he's not gonna do anything wrong. And then God is like, okay, you know what, fine, you can go challenge him or whatever and see that he still, and then you read the entire Job and then you understand, or you read it and you see that all this stuff start happening. So basically God can allow something like that to happen. So there's the need for that understanding as to who God truly is. A lot of time we kind of just say God is this and can only be this, and it's like God has many names and he's the same forever and ever, but he has many names. He's revealed himself to so many people in so many different ways. He reveals to each and every one of us in different ways. He can be the God of healing if you need healing. He can be the God of provision if you need provision. So to each person, God reveals himself in a different way. So understanding that God is like, God created us and we are in the image of God. And if somebody meets you, they see one face of you, right? But they don't see the entirety of you until they hang out with you, until they spend time with you, until they know who you are. So if you want to know who God is, you have to spend time in the Word. You have to spend time with him. You have to spend time understanding who he is and understanding the things he has done before and the things that he can do again. So I beseech you and I pray that God will reveal himself to you in his own way, or in the only way that you can have that interaction with him, because it's one of the most beautiful things, to be honest. It's one of the most beautiful things to be able to know that God is God. It's the most amazing thing to be able to have that. And I pray that God will reveal himself personally to you, and will reveal himself to you in the only way that you can have a personal relationship and his personal experience with God. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. God bless y'all. Peace. Hopefully, I can do more of these in the future. God bless y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.